Hi friends, this video is on issue of shares in corporate accounts. It's useful for the students of BCom and other accounting courses. Let us start from the company. The word company is derived from the Latin word companies. Com means together and panis means bread. So companies mean earning bread together. With the expansion in the scale of operations and increase in risk involved, huge amount of capital is required to run the enterprise. Thus, a joint stock company is formed with the collection of capital. Company is an artificial person created by law having common seal and perpetual existence. The next one is shares. Share are the denominations of the share capital. The capital of the company can be divided into different units with a definite value called share. The next one is definition. According to Companies Act Section 246, a share is the share capital of a company and includes stock. Then the types of shares. There are three types of shares, namely equity shares, preference shares and sweat equity shares. Let us explain one by one. The first one is equity shares. Equity shares are also called ordinary shares. It means it does not carry any special rights in respect of annual dividend and return of capital after the company's goes into liquidation. The next one is preference shares. The name itself indicates it has preferential rights over dividend and also the preferential rights in regard to payment of capital on winding up of the company. The next one is sweat equity shares. These are ordinary shares issued for consideration other than cash or in kind. For example, shares issued for technical experts and legal advisors who paid way for commencement of company. The next topic is stock. Stock is the aggregate of fully paid up shares consolidated and divided into different parts. The main purpose of such consolidation or division is to make it convenient to hold shares. Stock cannot be issued directly and does not bear any distinctive numbers. Let us see the difference between share and stock. A share has a nominal value whereas stock does not have any nominal value. Shares can be directly issued to the public but stock cannot be issued directly. Shares may be fully paid up or partly paid up. Stock is always fully paid up. Shares are transferred in round numbers whereas stock transferred in small fractions. Shares are of equal denominations. Stock may be of unequal amounts. Each share bears a distinctive number, whereas stock do not bear any distinctive numbers. Shares are always registered, but stock may or may not be registered. The next one is share capital. The capital of the company is divided into shares, known as share capital. Share capital constitutes the basis of the capital structure of the company. The various types of share capital are as follows. The first one is authorized capital. This is the maximum capital which the company can raise in its lifetime. This is mentioned in the Memorandum of Association of the company, that is MOA. This is also called as registered capital or nominal capital. Issued capital, it is a part of authorized capital which is issued to the public for subscription. The next one is subscribed capital. The issued capital may not be fully subscribed by the public, so the subscribed capital is that part of issued capital which has been taken up by the public, that is, the capital for which applications are received from the public. The next one is called up capital. The company may not receive the entire amount of capital at once. Called up capital is the part of subscribed capital which the company has actually called upon the shareholders to pay. The remaining part of subscribed capital not yet called up is known as uncalled capital. The last one is paid up capital. Paid up capital is the part of called up capital which is actually paid by the shareholders. The remaining part indicates the default in payment of calls by some shareholders, known as calls in arrears. The next topic, issue of shares. Usually the issue of shares may be at par, premium or at discount. First we see issue of shares at par. The company issues shares at original value. It is called issue of shares at par. The next one, issue of shares at premium. A company may issue shares at a premium, that is at a value greater than its face value. Premium so received shall be credited to a separate account called Securities Premium Account. The next one is issue of shares at discount. A company may issue shares less than the face value. It is called issue of shares at discount. The next topic is under and over subscription. When the number of shares applied is less than the number of shares offered to the public, then it is known as under subscription. Whereas the number of shares applied is more than the number of shares offered, it is called as over subscription. Then the allotment of shares. The allotment of shares may be full, partial or pro rata. The first one is full allotment of shares. The directors allow the shares to the applicant by which they applied for without any rejection as said to be full allotment of shares. In the selective partial allotment, in partial allotment the company rejects some applications totally, refund their application money and allow the shares to the remaining applicants. The next one is pro rata allotment. When a company makes a pro rata allotment, it allots shares to all applicants but allots lesser shares than applied. Then the topic is calls in arrears. Some shareholders may not pay the money due for allotment and calls. These are called calls in arrear. Entry for calls in arrear is calls in arrears account data to share allotment, to share first call, to share final call. Forfeiture of shares. Forfeiture of shares means cancellation of shares. If a shareholder fails to pay the allotment as call money, shareholder name is removed from the register of members and the amount already paid by him on the shares became the property of the company. Known as reissue of shares. The directors may reissue the forfeited shares at par, at premium, or at a discount. It is of two types, namely complete reissue and partial reissue.
Complete reissue, when all the forfeited shares are reissued to some other person, then there will be no balance in forfeited account and hence no capital reserve. The next one is partial reissue. When part of the shares was reissued, discount on reissue of shares should be deducted and the balance is capital reserve. The important thing is specimen journal entries for issue of shares. It consists of application money, allotment, first call, final call, share forfeiture and reissue. The first one is application money. For application money, we use two entries. One is receipt entry, another one is transferring the application money to share capital entry. In case of excess application received by the company, it may use rejection entry or share allotment adjustment entry. In case of money receivables, we may use issue at par entry or issue at premium entry or issue at discount entry based on the company allotment. Next we go for call money. The calls may be first call, second call, final call. In case of first call, we may use due entry and receipt entry. In the same way as first call, for second call and final call also, we use due entries and receipt entries. Next entry is forfeiture entry. Some shareholders may not pay allotment money or call money. In that case, the company cancels the shares, which is said to be forfeiture. For that, we debit the share capital account and credit the non-payment of allotment money and calls. The next thing is reissue entry. The forfeited shares are reissued to some other shareholders. For that, we use bank account, forfeited share account and share capital account. In case of any excess on forfeiture, it should be transferred to capital reserve account. I hope the PPT is useful to you. Thanks for watching. Thank you.